Hi, and welcome to MemberSplash. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how MemberSplash helps you in the category of billing, which is a crucial part of any club, obviously. So, how might you be doing your club membership billing today? Well, if you're not using MemberSplash, there's a good chance that it's a difficult or challenging process. Many clubs that we talk to are still sending out annual renewal packets. Basically, they're mailed to all members. It's certainly labor intensive. You have to produce documents for every family, do a bunch of envelope stuffing. Clearly, there's going to be hundreds of dollars in postage depending on the size of your club. And even when those packets start coming back, there's going to be a manual entry of payments that have been received into your club accounting software or journal, and also a manual update of your memberships. You might be emailing invoices. For example, QuickBooks, as one application, allows you to issue individual invoices. And again, this is potentially hundreds of emails to your members. Of those emails that you send, undoubtedly there's going to be a resend for emails that bounced or went to invalid addresses. And still, there's going to be a manual update of member status based on what you receive back from those QuickBook invoices. There is also the other possibility, and that is that you are doing online invoices, but what I call disconnected online invoicing. Basically, this is when clubs use services like PayPal or Venmo to allow members to do online payments. However, PayPal and Venmo aren't connected to your accounting software or to any membership application or even a spreadsheet that you might be using. So it does imply a manual entry of payments received into the club's accounting software or journal, and again, a manual update of memberships. With MemberSplash, we can really help to ease the pain of membership billing. So, online payment processing is something that we offer all of our MemberSplash customers. We partner with Authorize.net. It's a Visa company that provides the electronic payment capability for credit or debit cards. It's a simple online payment process that will streamline your club financial operations and, as you can see, would dramatically reduce the number of paper checks to handle. We typically see clubs go from 90% checks to 90% electronic payments that are all being recorded within the system. A processing fee of 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction can be passed along to your members or absorbed by the club at your option. These payments are recorded automatically in your MemberSplash database for your financial reporting. So no manual re-entry of information into your accounting software is going to be required. So let's talk a little bit about how this process actually works. So generally speaking, when you decide to go with MemberSplash and you give us the approval, we'll be looking for three things from you. First of all, your service agreement signed. You'll need to complete the electronic payment application. We talked about Authorize.net as your payment gateway. The electronic payment application is required to set up your new merchant account and payment gateway. We'll also send you an invoice for service so that we can stay in business. Uh, of, of importance, once those initial items are taken care of, obviously are an understanding of what your club products and prices and rules. And by products, I mean, what kinds of memberships do you have? Family memberships, individual memberships, senior memberships, and so on. So we want to understand what kinds of products do you sell and what are the associated prices and what rules might be associated with them. Early bird discounts, late fees, those sorts of things. The other important piece, obviously, is the membership data that we're going to be bringing into the system. Once we have your club products and prices and your membership data, we move into system provisioning and then on to system test and training. That's just a quick overview, but let's talk more about this. The club products, prices, and rules that we use for billing setup is crucial, right? We understand what your membership types are, what are the prices associated with those products or membership types, what kind of discounts do you offer? Are there discounts for early bird payment, for volunteers? Do you have late fees associated with payments that come in after a specified date? All of that can be automated within our system. Do you have one-time fees like initiation fees or bond purchases? Do you have any other items like capital improvement fees? All of these can be built into the Member Splash system and automated. The other piece for billing setup, obviously, is the membership data import. So we're going to be bringing in data, typically, that would include, of course, the primary or billing contact on each account, the additional family members and their contact information, and their names. What is the membership type for this family? Are they a family? Is it an individual or couple or senior? And then any unpaid or open charges. These are all items that can be brought into Member Splash, so we start off on really firm footing. All right, so what happens at this point? We've gone through the system build and test. It's complete. We've got your system set up. It's just about ready to go. At this point, since we synchronize all of your data with MailChimp, you can send a club email to all of your members. Members would be instructed to log into their new club portal where they can sign their club waivers if required, update any family information that needs adjusting, upload family pictures since we're going to be checking images at the front desk for check-in. And obviously, what this is all about is making their dues payments. Okay, that concludes our discussion of the overview for the billing setup on the Member Splash system. Make sure and tune into the next video in this series where we're going to get into a little more detail on the back end of the system, as well as take a look at a couple of examples of both renewing memberships and new memberships for your club. Thanks again for your time.